My name's Xavier and welcome to Wade's Wise and Wazox, attempting to rescue this squad sergeant assault from a van on Liberation 2 in New Mexico, or I guess the region of New Mexico. So the VIP's in here in the van. I just saw like a pretty huge pod back there. This is going to be a fighty map rather than a stealthy one. The van ones are actually a lot trickier because you can only really approach them from the back. And also the VIP in the van one. I mean, the cells, like, nobody's ever near the cells. But the vans, there's always pods right near the van. So hopefully that gets fixed at some point. But for now, this is a lot more tricky than a cell, or a jailbreak, rather, from a cell. Anywho, I don't have any real shinobi here, so tactically speaking, 12 turns. I think do I have an officer? I think Run PMC is a temporary officer. Yeah, I have one intervention, so I could increase that to 14 turns if need be. We need to get the VIP out here, and they could actually probably, with a command, move and dash all the way out. You know, if I had 2 people, I could probably do this with a Shinobi Ghost Walker up to the door, open it, and then just dash the person out with a command. Boom. In fact, I could probably even solo this extremely easily with 1 Shinobi right now. But we're not obviously going to do that. But I could have, is the point. So hopefully that won't be as easily doable in the future.
Closing on target position now. Hostiles making the rounds.
Alright, so we see 4 things over here. These things actually I might be able to completely ignore in lieu of going for the other stuff. We need to kill, I think it was 12 things. Why don't we try to move someone up to the left here and see if it's safe. Let's start with Grind. We'll move him up to the window, we'll look through that window, we'll see into the open. We see nothing. Very good. Let's move Grind up again. Still nothing. In this case, I feel like it's time that we start really exploring the map, which we can do, I think, with Johnny Maple right there.
Don't need to ask twice.
He doesn't have, like, any kind of covert or anything, so it's a little bit risky, but not so much. We run out, we see nothing. Alright, I'm gonna ignore this pod. They're kind of far away. The objective's here, the van's here. I think we can go around them. And we'll just kind of dash everyone up there to get around them as fast as possible. And hopefully there's not something like a drone behind this building that just appears randomly, spots us, and then we fight the whole map at once. But that would be awful. So, strategically speaking, this mission is pretty important, because I definitely want to liberate this region next. It has a strength value of 2 currently. So if we can finish this mission right now, we might even be able to pull off Liberation 3 on like a 3-strength region. Which would be great. We could immediately queue up the network tower, do that. Oh, come on. Slow-mo. Wait, no, that's fog density. Slow-mo 1.3. Anyway, do the network tower when it's doable. Why do I see these 4 things? Like, how do I see that? I guess maybe Johnny Maple saw them through the window? Okay. So we have 4 here, 4 here. There's 12 total, and I think at the beginning we saw at least 3 here. That could be everything. Meaning, let's go all the way around, ignore a lot of stuff, and we'll come up to here and fight the 1 pod at the door. So that sounds pretty good. We'll start out with Matt coming up into the... Oh, that definitely activated something. Oh! I completely forgot about the facelift. Well, there goes all my plans. They're all for naught. We activated everything. Faceless. Also, a slow-mo, a little bit. Actually, Johnny Maple, technically we didn't activate everything because he's still in concealment by a grand total of 1 tile. So this isn't all bad. I just need to figure a way to kill these 4 things, and also this stupid faceless. Completely forgot about that. I think I even mentioned... I literally just filmed the last episode, like 20 minutes ago, where this exact same thing happened, and I didn't learn my lesson in the slightest. Anyway, it looks like Run PMC can get here and can probably trench gun 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it. That's the absolute perfect way. We don't have to use run and gun. We can single move. We have an 89% on this snake with 10% to crit, and the mech is 72-23. Do we have any hollow target? No, of course not. All right, Run PMC. We're gonna open up with you. Wasimulating everything. Wow, miss the frigging mech at, what, 83, and graze the snake right in your face. That's fun. Let's see what Mitch can do for area suppression. He can area suppress, and no 2 things, this Mitch. But he does have traverse fire. So, he also has AP ammo. Huh, it would make sense. Can Matt kill that faceless all by his onesies? I don't think so. Am I gonna just leave Matt here in the open? Probably. I know there's a pod over there. They might hear something, so let's pop Matt's Fortify. Let's 100% this faceless and see how it ends up. Okay, we hit for 6. That's fine. Now, let's grab Mitch. Let's kill the faceless 99. Stupid faceless.
You can't handle me.
The stupid faceless dark event. And then do I want to suppress with Mitch, or do I want to damage this drone but probably not kill it? It's a really good question, and I'm not sure. I don't feel like Dayan can really move here. Or if he did move, he could just execute the mech, and then how could we deal with the snake? Well, I know there's 4 things here, and there's like 3 or 4 things here, so do I really need concealment, or can I just go to town with Johnny Maple? Because that would be the easiest way to handle everything. Alright, we're gonna have to blow concealment. There's no other safe way to do this. Let's bring Grind back here. We'll toss out a frag grenade here. I want to hit the cover of that engineer, shred this mech, and also hit the engineer a little bit as well. Wow, Grind, I completely forgot about critical stuff. 6 and 5. That's incredible. Okay then, it looks like Johnny Maple's probably the only one who can kill the snake efficiently. But I could move down here with Dayan and execute the mech, no problem. Well, could anyone else execute the mech from where they are? Not really, no. It's actually really tricky. I have 3 people, and there's 4 things in the map, and I can't kill them all. So, what's the smart thing here? Dayan could maybe kill this snake with a rapid fire if I took a 100 on the drone first. That's a big if, though. And if he doesn't do that, then we have the mech to deal with, and Johnny Maple's standing in the open, so... a tricksy questioning here. Alright, the drone I think I'm gonna leave alone. Sure, it'll stun me, it'll be a little bit annoying, I can't wipe it off. But what I can do here with Mitch is execute 94% this engineer. Even with the grays, we don't have to worry about him anymore. Now, Johnny Maple can easily slice and dice one of these things. I'm not sure which. Probably snake from inside. That looks good. He'll get spotted almost immediately. Who cares? Yep.
They're on impressed yet?
He didn't even bother to animate. He just walked up to it, and the snake fell over in fear. Let's bring Dayan down here. I ideally do not, or I want the drone to go after Dayan. So let's pop Fortify, and then hopefully it'll miss him, I guess. Should we even bother taking a regular shot, or a rapid fire? I don't think so, 100%, it's fine.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Alright, well that was a horrific start. Oh, and then there's another one. Slow-mo 1.2. I gotta start remembering this event. Yes, I do. Oh, there's the pot of 4 with a Muton Elite, no less. I wonder if they were in green alert. I was pretty quiet with Matt, so they were probably in green. We'll find out right now if he just gets whacked for a ton of damage. Looks like, yep, there we go. Matt, 46%, hit for 2 through the armor. Drone comes over to Grind, it looks like. That's fine. I hope it misses, but it's fine. Yep, it did not miss. Here comes this thing, it's gonna run up to Matt. What the heck is it gonna do? What the heck was that? Can it really slice from 1, 2, 3 tiles away? Wow, Matt gets hit for 1, that's fine, that's why I have technicals. They're very good at standing around getting hit a lot. Now then, what the heck do we do? Well, right off the bat, I can execute this faceless with run PMC. We do need to execute everything, so let's do it. Run and gun, run PMC. Go simulate this faceless. Post-haste. Wow. What the heck kind of route are you taking, friend? Like... okay. Run PMC. 100% on faceless. A toodles, friend. You've been simulated. Yes, it is. I don't even know what that crit for. It doesn't make any difference, really. Ooh, what's this barrel? Okay, I now know this barrel. The other pod is right. I was thinking of moving up here with Matt and burninating, but since I know that this barrel since I can shoot it here, is going to activate stuff that might not be a smart plan, unless I want to have even more stuff that I'm fighting. Or, if I run up here to this car, I could burninate these two things and then be fighting like a million things. And also, I'm down a man right now as well. What can Johnny Maple slice? Well, he can slice the drone, and that's about it. Can he kill that drone? I don't think so. Well, we do need to get him in position to do something next turn, so Johnny Maple, slicey dice drone. Okay, hit for 5, 6, 7, 8 total. Oh, wait, but he's... Apparently you can stun drones with arc blades. Fascinating news I did not realize. Alright, one thing we need to be careful of. Again, over here is a pod. Matt is right there and didn't activate it. I could probably move Mitch up here, but there's no guarantee this is also not going to activate anything. We could very well activate a lot of stuff, but in doing this, I can suppress the mutant. So let's risk it. Felt like it was a laggy activation, and it was. Okay, well, I guess all my missions now in the late game are just going to be high risk, activate the whole map for no reason, because that's exactly what I'm doing. What can Mitch do with area suppression? We don't care about the drone. It looks like we can hit just one guy here, just a Rocketeer there, and that's it. Mutant Elite. Yeah, well, Danger Zone really makes a big difference in this case, but we don't have it. Okay, there's a bunch of cars here. And there's a bunch of explosives. This car, this gas station, that gas station. This makes me think the smartest thing I can do is actually run up here, give that Mutant Centurion a target to melee if he really wanted to do it, and then why don't we, with Matt, rather than burninate all this stuff, we'll toss a rocket here to explode all of it and just nullify a lot of this stuff. I hope. Hopefully we just hit all these things. So Matt, 2.94 scatter. Please hit all of it. Very nice. There goes the car. There goes the gas station. This car's on fire. That guy was executed. In the end, though, this thing didn't blow up, and neither did this gas station. So this guy's still alive. Think. What can we do here? We do still have that drone, but it's stunned for now. Can Dayon... Oh, yep, look at that. Dayon can somehow get in here into a shot where he'll have on a Rocketeer. We definitely want to do that. Let's move him in. I don't want to be rocketed. Not in the slightest. 100% Rocketeer. Fine. Rapid fire just in case we graze or something nonsense. There he goes. Wait, what? Oh, yep. Good thing I did rapid fire. Because there he does not go until shot number 2. And this leaves us just a Mitch. And that Mutant Centurion is really... Or Mutant Elite, rather. That's not even a Centurion. That is my biggest concern. God, if he had Danger Zone, I think he would hit almost everything. The old Danger Zone would have literally hit all of that stuff. 4 things. The new one would have hit an extra 2 things, I think. So... I guess we're just gonna use regular suppression with Mitch on... Well, the officer has grenades too, but whatever. The Mutant Elite's way more scary. Well, we might take some wounds here. Shield bearer is probably just gonna shield, because that's what they do. He stayed next to the car, though, oddly enough, and that's gonna blow up. This guy's gonna shoot it. Nope, he's gonna mark and then shoot at Matt in the high cover with proximity. He might even hit. He does. Critical hit for 7. Wow, 47%. This thing pops up as shield, and he's probably gonna run the Overwatch, because what does he care? Nope, he's gonna shoot at Matt. Whew. 21%. Matt could actually die here. I don't think I gave him the Warden armor, and he could really use it. This guy moves up and Overwatch is in a stupid position. Sectoid moves up and does something to Matt, probably. I do remember Matt getting side noncenced a lot in the beginning of the campaign. And now he's panicked, which actually kind of helps, because he's hunkered. This guy resurrects a zombie. God, all of this ruckus for me just forgetting about Faceless. I guess there's battle scanners, right? Oh, and he resurrected the zombie. Oh, see you later, shield bearer. Carter blows up and wrecks the shield bearer's shield and also shreds him. And now then, we need to do many things. What can Johnny Maple do here? He can really slice everything on the map if he wanted to. However, what is actually in need of being sliced? God, his damage has really fallen off. Like, look how little damage he's doing to all these things. He can kill a zombie, but he can't even come close to killing a shield bearer or an elite trooper. Alright, well, where can Dayan go to get a shot, and on whom? Looks like we could move him up, and he would have some shots. Unfortunately, there's no specialist here, so I can't clear this stun, nor can I clear this panic. Very, very, very annoying. Well, I have extremely limited options with the few people that I have. So, number one, we're gonna grab Mitch. We're gonna pop a reload. We're gonna area suppress. Thanks to that doofus moving exactly right here, I can now actually hit all three of them, suppressing his Overwatch at the same time. Now that that's done, let's move Dayan up here and see what kind of shots we have. We have 100% on this drone, 100% on the zombie, a 63 on that one guy, or a 60 on the officer. Someone has to kill this drone, and I feel like I could run out there with Johnny Maple and slice. And in so doing, leave him in a place where maybe we can get a Blade Storm or something. Maybe execute the shield better, I really don't know. Ooh, I know exactly what I can do. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Dayan, you're gonna shoot the drone. Nope, not the zombie. 100% drone execute. Ryan will be back up in just a second. Now, we're gonna take Johnny Maple and we're gonna run him into, of course, a really, really, really risky situation. As usual, because that's what he's here for. We're gonna try to stab this trooper, 100% cross map, 28% to Johnny Maple. Greet him, probably not hard enough, but really hard. 8? You grazed? Yeah. You see, this is another thing that sucks about graze, is that there's no way to improve your chance to hit with swords. So as stuff gets more dodge, swords naturally become worse and worse, and there's really almost no way to counter it. Yeah. 8 would have killed an M1, or probably an M2, and now it does half the damage to a regular M3. Pretty amazingly awful. Anywho's, let's run PMC. I don't know if this guy is a faceless, I mean, I just ran right by him, so if he was, he probably would have done something by now. Run PMC's kind of a tank anyway, let's get really close up here. And now, let's command Johnny Maple to go slicey dice another thing. We know this is everything on the map, so we don't have to worry too much about that. And the thing that we want to slice is probably the further away zombie. Over here, where we can get into cover and be sort of safely protected. Looks good. A Johnny Maple, a second time's a charm, a slice, and a dice! Okay.
Well, how about something here?
Ooh, we even grab an advanced suppressor.
I've got it.
Ooh, and that restored max panic, not that it matters, because even when you kill a sectoid, you don't get your action points back. Zombie's burning, but he can melee. This is gonna be kind of slow, so slow-mo 1.2. Ah, shield bearer runs, and he's now burning, so he runs again. The zombie's, I don't know, just gonna move up and try to melee while burning. This guy runs Mitch's Overwatch. That's not a smart move, friend. Mitch hits for 5 through the shield. This guy runs into fire just then, and then runs back up here. Really smart move on his part. Muton Elite is going to shoot at Matt. Oh god, that is terrifying. 21% a miss. Really terrifying though. The sectoid runs over here, and he's going to, what, do something to Matt again? More sign nonsense, another panic, a disorient. Oh yep, another panic. Wow, Matt is just getting sighed to death by freaking things. Run PMC, 18%, a swing and a miss. Now then. That was a lot of stuff going on just then. Unfortunately, Matt's just sitting here doing nothing, and we can't do anything about it because I have no specialists. A fascinating thing. Dayan has a free reload. Let's use it. I can come up here, but unfortunately, this thing's burning. We don't have to worry about him. What we really need to kill is this stuff down there. In order to do that, we need to get Grind up here and get some kind of damage in on them. Looks like we can do that from right here. So Grind, come on up. What is this thing you got down here? Shaken. Okay. I'm really thinking here that if I can hit the Muton, hit the cover, hit the guy, hit the other guy, this will be the best possible outcome. A Grind, shred everything, destroy the cover, please. Oh, Grind crits for 5, crits for 6, doesn't blow the cover up. And that actually is not very good in the grand scheme of things, because now what? I can't flank any of them with Dayan. I could flank this guy, but he's burning, so he doesn't matter. Alright, here's the plan. Let's grab Johnny Maple, and let's go execute the easiest thing we can execute, which is going to be this sectoid bringing us here into the cover of the car that will no longer explode. Johnny Maple, once again, a slice and a dice, and a please don't graze. A sectoid for actually 14 damage, but still not enough to go through his shield. That's okay, because if he moves, like, this way or that way, we'll kill him, and if he moves back, I guess we won't, but we'll just have to deal with that when it comes. Now then, once again, there's no reason that Mitch should not... Actually, wait, can I hit the... Okay, this guy moved up, so there is kind of a reason he should not do that. Let's do this. We'll use Dayon. The zombie can still melee, so we're gonna have to kill it with somebody because I don't want Matt taking any more damage. He's already pretty well wounded. Very good. The zombie's dead. The officer is burning. We don't have to worry about him so much, but what we could do here is walk fire 93% elite trooper, even with a graze, unless he, like, rolls a graze down into a miss. That guy's eliminated. This guy's burning. The shield bearer will get his turn back, but I'm thinking the smart move here with Run PMC is to take a really big sort of risk. We'll pop Fortify, and we'll run him right into the open in front of this Muton for maximum proximity bonus, and then why don't we try to shut him down with a stun? And it looks like a 55%? You gotta be kidding me, that's insanity. Alright, let's move Mitch up at this point. We're gonna either solo suppress or we're gonna do something. Let's take this risk with Run PMC. It's a big one, 55%. Muton Elite. I don't like this in the slightest, but whatever, go for it. Run PMC. Nice. That was a big thing right there. I can't believe that was only 55% though. And Mitch suppressed the shield bearer. He'll burn. He should be no longer burning. Elite shield bearer is still burning. Never mind. Officer is still burning, so they're both still burning. And no problem then. He makes a run for it, and Mitch is just like, nope. 15 damage. Wow. Shield's removed. Oh, Johnny Maple, Bladestorm! Slice and dice. He really needs more damage. We need to get some Archons for the autopsies. This guy's just gonna tootle boodle, because that's what they always love to do. Yep, it's okay, Johnny Maple. Don't worry about the fire. Now then, the Muton is still... Wait. Oh, Johnny Maple. Wait. That's... Oh, so if I go forward, I'll be on fire, but not if I go backwards. But for whatever reason, the game wants me to go that way, rather than the way that I want to go. So let's go this way with Johnny Maple, up to there as a single move, avoid getting set on fire. Looks good, and then now, why don't we slicey dice this Muton? Do we have any shred capability? I could use Grind's grenade if I wanted to. Do I need to? I don't know. But I probably should do it regardless. So let's get Grind up as close as we can get. Everything's gonna die this turn, no problem. And we'll shred away a bit of this Muton Elite's, what is this? Armor here? And then let's also hit that car, and then hit this guy. I want to avoid hitting the van, and I want to avoid hitting Run PMC. And it actually looks like... There we go. That's the tile I need to hit. I hit none of my guys, all of their guys, the car and not the van. Wow. What a precision grenade this is from Grind. Boom, there goes the car, there goes the officer. This guy's thing is shredded a little bit now. Johnny Maple's free to 94%. A slice and a dice. A Muton Elite! Hits for only 8, though. Why is his shield still rendering? Do you guys see that? He still has the shield rendering there. Very strange. Only an 84% to hit with Run PMC. That's insanity. We could always try to burn him again if we need to. Looks like Dayon can move up. He's still in cover.
I'll be okay.
What kind of shots do we have here? A 53. Do I have another free reload with Dayon? Answer, a no. Alright, well, let's take the 53 and see how it works. Looks like we missed. Because, you know, guys sitting in the open, real difficult to deal with that, for sure. It looks like we're probably going to need to burninate this guy now. So in order to accomplish that, let's bring Matt over here. We'll burn back. We'll get Run PMC out of the way. Maybe like... We still want him to be next to it, though. Jeez, let me see with Matt what the tiles are going to be here when I do this. So right there. Okay, good. So Run PMC can move over here. That's fine. You know what? Let's just take this shot. Maybe Run PMC. Oh yeah, 66% crit. Run PMC will simulate that elite muton. Nope. The guy's just sitting there. Invulnerable. Hit for 12. 66 crit. Apparently miss. I want to move Mitch over here and take a shot now. You can't quite slicey dicey. I want to be 7 tiles away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go right here. Actually, I think I misclicked that. Weapon range plus 4. Yep, I could have done a little. I think I needed to be 2 closer. So anyway, my mistake. Mitch, 78%. Kill him. Finally.
How many is that now?
Mitch crits for 15, and Matt come out here. We'll open the door next turn, and there we go.
Advent reinforcements inbound.
Yes, reinforcements. Run PMC. Do you have the thing that prevents them from incoming? I'm guessing you don't. Answer, no, you don't. Alright, that's too bad. Matt, ouvre la porte. Wait, why can't you open the door? What the heck is this? What the heck is this again? Like, this is that thing that happens sometimes. Oh wait. Matt's wounded. He has red fog. His hacking penalty is actually so low that it's below 0 and he cannot hack. Yep, hack -7. Well, Johnny Maple, you're our new hacky hacker.
Attempting to gain entry.
One new rebel. That looks good to me. Let's go for it. Johnny Maple! Oh, Johnny Maple, you're such a hacker! I don't need this rebel at all. This haven's really full. But now we just have extra insurance for when we clear out some faceless. Very nice. Now, let's get Matt, if we can get control of him. Yeah, but it really, really wants you to focus on that and pay attention to the fact that it's there, that's for sure. Let's bring him over, you know what, let's bring him actually just out of the way into the middle of the map. I think everyone else, we're not actually, you know, I don't know. But I think Run PMC has focus fire instead of Oscar Mike. If he had Oscar Mike, it might be possible for us to dash twice and get out of here, but it looks like we're actually going to have to fight reinforcements, so let's gear up for that. We'll just stay where we are, we'll overwatch. We're just going to have to fight the first wave, there's really no way around it. Mitch, free reload, move up. Run PMC, reload. I guess just overwatch. Grind overwatch. Mitch overwatch. Slayer. Carol Morgan, the Slayer. You know what? Let's move her out to the point where next turn she can get out, so we at least accomplish the mission. We'll overwatch with Matt.
Got it covered.
And there we go. Oh, hello! One, I can't even see what they are. Oh, that's a shock trooper, though. That's not gonna be the easiest thing. Let's see what we got. Grind, swinging a hit. Can't even tell who that was. Dayan, swinging a hit. Mitch! Holy mother of God, Mitch just crit that thing for 14. Boy, did that ever make a huge difference. Is that a commando out there? I think so. How do we want to kill the commando? Well, there's one way I always love to kill commandos, and it's slicey dicey's through the face. 100% Johnny Maple. Handle that commando. Slow motion slice! Oh, I was really hoping to, like, if I said slow motion, everything would just slow down for some reason. But no such a deal. Mitch, would you be so kind? You do have a free shot with traverse fire, so why not? 28, who cares? Did you hit the thing? Yeah, Mitch did hit it, but guess what though? Demolition. Boom, its covers are gone. Now then, where's my Dayan? Dayan, please educate Snake on what it means to combat XCOM. Why don't you do this thing we like to call rupture, and just really, really, really learn it a lesson? Yep, a Snake just got learned a lesson so hard we can't even see how hard the lesson was learned.
Will do.
Well then, it looks like we out. I guess we'll just evac the VIP.
Secure and in position for evac.
Let's do a bit of the old slow-mo 1.5 while we clean this up. And yeah, everyone should be able to get here like in a turn or two. How many turns do we have left? 4? I mean...
Location confirmed.
Alright, so we win the mission. I made a really, really huge blunder, completely forgetting about those faceless. I find it somewhat fascinating that even despite that, in bad situation, I was able to handle this mission relatively easily. With extra time, we don't need to use the run PMC thing. I probably could have done it with one single solo shinobi, though, and I think the real reason for that is that Ghostwalker plus Covert is too strong. Like, it reduces range all the way down to 1 tile, which is just silly. Like, it needs to be like 3 tiles, and then there would be reasons to do this over bringing a single shinobi. Because this was actually fun, I think. I mean, I'm gonna take some wounds with Matt, but that's what I think should be happening at this stage of the game. Like, I should be doing stuff like this and taking some wounds.
I'm going.
And that wasn't even that bad, all things considered. So, I'm a fan. I don't know why they're selling so many blue cars, though. And who parked them? Why couldn't they line them up evenly? Hell Prince. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this mission. I'm scared for the fact that Matt almost died twice, but... you play loose, and you're gonna get murdered, just like you were a Goose.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander. Great
Ooh, Run PMC, yield promotion, Matt's out for 18 days, that's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's okay. Run PMC has low mobility, and he has fairly decent aim. So I'm not sure if it makes sense to give him close encounters. I mean, how many scenarios can I get close enough to actually use it? I don't know. Rapid fire might make sense in his case. Hit and run, though, it just seems vastly inferior to close encounters because it's a move action rather than an actual action. So close encounters, even if you can only use it like a third as often, it's more useful because you can sometimes use it twice. I can't decide. I've been thinking about it for several minutes. I think it's going to come down to what the AWC perks are. Advanced Suppressor, the Carol Morgan, welcome to the crew. Ooh, is that an assault? It's like a squad sergeant assault, right? Oh no, that's Run PMC. What's his AWC perks? We have Resilience. He already has that. Deadshot is crit. Huh. And Field Medic. Well, if he's taking Field Medic, he'll have even less mobility if he packs on a med kit. And with even less mobility, I think I want to give him Rapid Fire for the occasional run and gun. It's a tough choice, because Close Encounters is so good. But yeah, I'm gonna do this. This will also, because he's carrying a med kit, enable him to not ever get poisoned. You know what? Before we even continue, let's give it to him right now so I don't forget in the future. There. His mobility is gonna be terrible, but occasionally he can run and gun. When he's not doing that, he can trench shot or slug gun or whatever. Who knows what all that stuff's called. Run and gun. Who's this? 75 aim, that's pretty poor for a sergeant. Mobility 13, that is god-awful. Will is unbelievably high, health is high. This looks like a straight-up tank. What do I do with this? I don't know. I'm not going to think about it for now. It's too confusing. We'll figure it out, sort it out later. But I do have $20. I think I can finally build a Proving Ground project. Which one is it going to be? Probably the plating. That'll be a huge help. Or the scanners, because I'm being kind of a doofus when it comes to, yeah, let's do the scanners so I don't repeat that exact scenario I just went through right now. Okay, that's mission number 2. I'm really thinking about putting a scientist in here, but what I might actually do is put Izgator in if he's available, or Varnak rather. Oh, he's training Scavenger. When he's done, he'll be a Master Sergeant with maximum rank officer perks, and then I'm going to put him on some faceless hunting for a little while. In the important regions where I haven't hunted any faceless for a long time. It might make sense to go Scientist now to really help with that Liberation 3, and also to stay here scanning to get the extra 4 rebels. But I feel like I might lose the game if I don't go over here and make contact with West Asia. You know what? Forget Ian being in here. We are going to put a scientist in now. We are going to really try, Lian Peng, really try to get Liberation 3 detected with a high timer. Data pad, let's just repeat research, 22 intel, that's good. Looks like some kind of thing finished 100% somewhere. Nope, 44 or 40. Why did it just pause? I couldn't tell you why it just paused. Oh look, New Indonesia's strength is down to 7. Well, probably because they got so much of it got pulled into the western US. Interesting. Ooh, it's a rendezvous. I love these missions. Operation Hellkiller. Who is this, though? It's in New Indonesia. Oh, God. It looks like someone who's not trained up. Axolotl! Holy bananas. How am I going to handle this with Axolotl? This is, however, a haven with a lot of people. So once we're returning, Axolotl will be going the second mission, finally, out of 80 all-campaign. I think, literally, I recruited Axolotl in what? Like, in like the 5th episode or something? And somehow they've only gone on 2 missions. But yeah, this will be fun because it'll be an actual rendezvous with a full squad of people, but with a really, really under-geared Lance Corporal advisor with, like, nothing on them. Especially not even one that's particularly suited for this kind of operation. That'll be fun. I like these interesting weirdo things. When's we returning? For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. We'll start out with Matt coming up into the... Oh, that definitely activated something. Oh! I completely forgot about the facelift. Well, there goes all my plans. They're all for naught. We activated everything. Faceless.